Now, of course, we're leaving out Apple way too much because Apple was, I would say, one of those quarters that was supposed to be a nothing quarter, and it's turned into just a fantastic quarter because of service, because of wearables. These are things that America has discovered are also indispensable. Think about these companies. They're in our lives. I mean, most companies are never in your life. I mean, what, IBM? How is IBM in your life? I mean, Ford's been in your life and it's $6 stock. Carl, these companies have managed to be able to ingratiate, I don't know, how do you put it? That you get up and they're in your face and you like them. You like their face. They're unbelievable. I struggle to talk about how great that Apple call was. Tim Cook, top of game. Yep. Remember those guys who said that the best days are behind them? He should take a truck and run over him. I mean, this thing is unbelievable.
Well, in some ways, the conference call did exactly that. Here's what Cook said last night.
iPhone revenue grew 2% this quarter. In April, we expected year-over-year performance to worsen, but we saw better than expected demand in May and June. We attribute this increase in demand to several interactive causes, including a strong iPhone SE launch, continued economic stimulus, and potentially some benefit from shelter-in-place restrictions lifting around the world.
Hard to figure out whether
Jim,
it's Carl, there were mixed messages there. I mean, did it do well because of stay in place? Did it do well because of the pandemic? And I think what it really did was a quarter that shouldn't have happened. It should not without so many stores, without a brand new product. And what it says is they're finally there. It's a service revenue company that has an unbelievable platform, which is the phone. And I know this word is overused, but it actually in this case works. It's an ecosystem with a flywheel, David. I'll throw in the flywheel.
Throw in the flywheel. Listen, that last sign, services. Remember when we were talking about the continued growth of services? It is now, as you see, 50% of overall revenues during a quarter, at least compared to the iPhone. That's very significant. That continues to grow at a rapid pace, as we know. Jim, we've talked about it a great deal. Of course, investors willing to pay a higher multiple for recurring revenues, which are part of that $13 billion you're talking about for that quarter. Backing up a bit, Jim, as we look at the broader market and the struggle that value investors have had, I mean, this just reinforces the bias to growth yet again, doesn't it? If you're a value investor, it's going to continue to be a tough road.
I mean, Ford.
Although I know you'll argue that Apple could be a value stock.
No, not anymore. No, Apple's Procter.
No?
Apple's Procter. I mean, it finally did happen. They don't necessarily want to look. They're focused on how great the Mac is, which I think is terrific. They're focused on the acceptance of the phone and on the highest quality. I'm focused on the idea that now you've got this platform and we all pay. I mean, last night I paid, I don't know how much to Apple. Every day I pay a little bit to Apple because I use the card. I pay for all the different services. And it's interesting because their bill that I paid usually comes up between 2:30 and 3:30 in the morning. And what they don't realize is I'm up and I see it. Most Americans don't see it.
They can't fool you by the time of day.
I'm not. They can do it. I mean, there is a window, although that storm last night, I was up since 12:30. I don't know people in the East, but it was like 4th of July last night. I just think that when I look at it, they're so humble. The humility of this company is staggering. They could come out and just say, look, we know we've changed everybody's view. And they could talk about, when I talked to Tim Cook last night, he was talking about Greyhound. He likes Greyhound. I have not seen it. Anybody see it? You guys see it? You see some of the stuff on Apple? Hello? Crickets?
Morning
David,
show. I haven't seen Greyhound yet, though.
I haven't.
Oh,
no,
okay.
I haven't seen it.
People lose each other all the time during the pandemic. I thought I lost you. He's so proud of Tim Cook. That's a joke. Tim Cook is so proud, Carl, of his productions. When you ask him what was he excited about when Josh and I spoke with him? The productions, the awards, and how you got to get on the case and watch these work. Carl, this is where his heart is. And I think that it's going to surprise us.